Hey everyone, it's Tyler, the Antenna Man, here to review this new GT Media USB ATSC 3.0 TV tuner. It costs about $60 on Amazon and works with most Android devices, including a smartphone, tablet, Android TV box, and even an Android Smart TV. For the relatively low price, how well does it work with the new over-the-air TV standard, ATSC 3.0? If you're a cord cutter or use an antenna, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to receive a notification whenever I post a new video. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, GT Media did send me this unit along with their Android TV box for my independent analysis and review. The company received no editorial input or early preview of this video. They are seeing it for the first time, just like you. So this GT Media ATSC 3.0 TV tuner stick works with most Android devices that have a USB or USB-C connector. In addition to the built-in ATSC 1.0 and ATSC 3.0 tuner, it also has a microSD card slot for recording. In this video, I'll be testing out this TV tuner stick on an Android TV box that was sent to me by GT Media and my personal Google Pixel 7 smartphone. I'll start with how it worked on the Android TV box, since most of you are probably interested in using it on a TV rather than a smartphone. If you decide to purchase this TV tuner dongle, be sure to follow one of my affiliate links in the pinned comment below or in the description of the video to help support the YouTube channel. Setting up the dongle on the Android TV box was pretty easy. I simply download the HD TV Player app from the Google Play Store, insert the dongle into the USB port on the TV box, and open the app. Right away, the app recognized the device and asked to run a channel scan. After the channel scan was complete, all channels were listed as shown here. As far as playback of channels goes, it's honestly hit or miss. Some TV channels played just fine while others were pretty choppy. I tried restarting the device, but that didn't seem to solve the problem with choppy video on certain channels. Oh no, not on the MeTV network. That channel can't be choppy. Hopefully this issue is resolved in a future app update. The device was able to play ATSC 3.0 channels that are open and in the clear, such as WPVI in Philadelphia, although it did take a bit longer to load up compared to an ATSC 1.0 channel. The ATSC 3.0 channels played smooth and weren't choppy like the ATSC 1.0 channels. Some of you may have noticed the little key icon on the channel list and probably know what it means. It indicates DRM encrypted channels. Unfortunately, this dongle isn't able to decode these channels because it isn't DRM certified yet. More information on this a bit later in the video. The dongle has a basic PVR feature that lets you record a channel you watch, but you can't schedule recordings from the channel guide like a DVR. You can also pause live TV, but for some reason you can't time shift, only pause and unpause. The PVR was hit or miss. Sometimes it recorded and other times it did not. The first recording I tried was from the unencrypted ATSC 3.0 broadcast of WPVI. Playback was choppy, as you can see here.
It doesn't look as wet as this most recent system. There will be rain and there will be some gusty winds.
When I record about a minute of the soap opera on KYW's ATSC 1.0 broadcast, the file wasn't in the DVR tab. In fact, all previous recordings disappeared. One thing I do like about this dongle is the manual search feature with Signal Meter. You can manually select a specific RF channel, which also shows the signal strength, quality, and whether the signal is locked in or not. I do wish there was a way to display this information when watching a channel, as playback stops when you enter this menu. It would also be helpful to show the virtual channel or call letters, as a lot of people don't understand RF channels. In my case, I was looking at WCAU or NBC10, but it's displayed with the RF channel 28. That will confuse some people. Here's how the TV tuner stick worked on my smartphone. The app had virtually the same user interface as the Android TV box, so I'm not going to go through it all, but unlike the Android TV box, playback on my smartphone was smooth and not choppy at all. It's possible that the Android TV box GT Media supplied simply wasn't fast enough to handle some higher bitrate channels in my area. I must say that it's really cool that this dongle turns virtually any Android smartphone into an ATSC 3.0 TV tuner. While it might not be something that most of you carry around in public, it's still a great concept, especially the ability to use your smartphone as a signal meter to fine-tune an attic or outdoor antenna. This GT Media ATSC 3.0 TV tuner dongle is definitely a work in progress. Some of the TV stations played choppy, at least on the Android TV box the company supplied. It's possible that a faster Android TV box might not have this issue, but I truly can't say for sure. Now, a major issue with this dongle is that it isn't certified to decode DRM encrypted channels. While the company tells me they are in the process of getting the app certified, there's no guarantee that it will happen. Just look at the HC Home Run. Silken Dust has been working very hard to get it certified for over a year, to no avail. My suspicion is that the A3SA has no plans to ever certify it over the concern it might be used to start up another Locast since it's a network tuner. This probably isn't a dongle you want to purchase if you're looking for a reliable ATSC 3.0 tuner to use on your TV. It's a bit buggy and isn't certified to decode DRM encrypted channels in most markets. I include a link to a list of DRM encrypted channels in the description of the video if you want to see if any are in your area. With that in mind, there are a few situations where I might recommend this tuner. If you have trouble picking up some channels in ATSC 1.0 and own an Android device like a smartphone or TV box, this dongle works as a great cheap way to test and see if an ATSC 3.0 signal can be picked up more reliably at your location, even if some DRM encrypted channels aren't decoded on it. It's better to pay $60 to try things out than $100 or even $250. No offense to these companies, but let's face it, a lot of antenna viewers are seniors on fixed incomes with limited disposable cash, so affordable tuners need to be an option if this new TV standard is going to take off. This dongle is also great to use as a portable signal meter to fine-tune an outdoor or attic antenna if you already own an Android smartphone. Everyone should use a signal meter when setting up an outdoor antenna, and after reviewing this unit, I can confidently say that it's a great option for one. The final reason this dongle might be worth purchasing is if you simply want to play around with a cheap ATSC 3.0 tuner to test out the waters of the signal in your area. You can try it out in a moving car like I did in a previous video, or just around your house. While it's definitely still a work in progress, I applaud GT Media for making an affordable ATSC 3.0 tuner that will at least work for some channels in the meantime. However, thanks to DRM encryption, the future functionality of this unit long term is unknown. Should the company not be able to get it certified like the HC Home Run, another option will be taken away from the consumer. It seems that my prediction about DRM encryption, along with a prediction from a consumer advocacy group, just might come true. I do have some concerns about it. I worry that the red tape and expense of getting an ATSC 3.0 tuner DRM certified by the A3SA will limit affordable options.
People really couldn't innovate because it was slowed down because they had to go and get the seal of approval from this industry body. But that was like 2 decades of innovation that did not happen. And seems to me extremely likely that this is what's going to happen again.
For once, I'm not going to go on a rant about how DRM encryption should not be on free over-the-air TV broadcasts. Or am I? What I will say is that this unit, even as a work in progress, should be an option for the consumer with ATSC 3.0. If DRM encryption takes it away as an option because it's not able to get approved for certification from the A3SA, it's proof that innovation is being stifled, and maybe, just maybe, my concerns are valid. Maybe the concerns about DRM from 2 consumer advocacy groups are valid. Maybe the FCC needs to get involved and stop DRM encryption on over-the-air TV broadcast signals that should be free and open to the public. Maybe we need to start contacting our representatives if this government organization that's supposed to protect consumers isn't exactly doing its job. I didn't mean to get too off topic, but DRM encryption is tied to this unit in the way it puts the long-term future functionality of it up in the air. Thanks so much for watching this YouTube video. An additional thanks to everyone who supports me on Patreon or is a member of my YouTube channel. If my videos helped you cut the cord, or if you just think they're cool and like to help support them while getting exclusive perks, visit patreon.com/antennaman, click the join button in this video or the thanks button.